All right. I might need a lighter from you.
Finally smoked those joints that you gave me like a year ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Maybe even 2 years ago.
How'd they do you? Yeah, it was a long time. Up and down. Oh yeah.
They were great, man.
Yeah, actually, I actually remember those, whatever it was that I gave you. Like, because it was like oh yeah, I remember kind of being excited about like, oh, this is great.
And then I just
like,
forgot about it.
Just great stuff. So I'm glad you got into them.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get going here. Get leaving.
So, you're loaded up. What, from the very little I know about what it is you're doing.
Yeah. What am
you're
I
making
doing?
cloth.
Yeah.
Like fabric, right?
Yeah. So I have all of the vertical yarn here, the warp, and then I weave with the weft here, which is the horizontal. And yeah, it's kind of like a computer in that you kind of program different parts of it, and that's the hard part. And then the easy part is just weaving, and it kind of prints everything out as you go.
Gotcha. When you say program, you mean like more or less these inner mechanics of it here?
Yeah. So, you have each yarn going through, basically a little needle right here, and then you can raise and lower them in different ways, and, put your yarn through there. And, the simplest would just be, one up and one down and one up and one down. And raising and lowering, but you can get crazy.
And so while it's taking care of that, you're doing the actual weaving here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm directing it, I guess. But it's I really like it because it's not hard. It's pretty easy to do. I'd say, the hard part is setting everything up.
Right.
Just because it's, a lot to learn, but weaving, anyone can do it, and people have been doing it for however long there's been fabric. And
True. Long time. Yeah, we'll have to look up some facts about weaving in a bit, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm curious. Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
Real popped off there.
Yeah, for real.
But
for real.
When did you, more or less,
I started
decide that you wanted to, get into it?
I started weaving about 2 years ago, I'd say.
Is this yours? Or I forget. Did you?
Yeah, this is mine.
You now are a proud owner.
I'm a proud owner. Yeah, I was renting it for a bit, and it just wasn't. I needed to own. Yeah, no, I've been weaving for 2 years about, and I was taking classes, and I didn't go to school for it or anything.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
A hobby
turned into... just a hobby, and then it kind of took over my life a little bit.
And here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks sick. I like the color selections
thanks.
of the thread here.
Thanks so much.
Did you have something that you have? Is this like a fresh sort of set of?
Yeah.
Fresh setup here.
Yeah, I'm doing something called honeycomb weave, which I've never done before, and you get like some nice, like honeycomb things.
Yeah. Different.
Yeah.
Different. What do you call it? Like angles on the.
Yeah. It's very like. I don't know. Very old-fashioned, very old-timey, but I'm kind of into that.
Yeah.
You know. 6.
Well, dope.
What are you playing right now?
This is it's called Sansevieria by Greenhouse.
Nice.
And now we're moving on to something else. But yeah, it's actually like on this album I found that somebody made for plants. I don't know, like if it's like a gimmick, you know?
Like it makes them grow better, or it
I don't
makes
know.
them
That's what I'm saying.
happier,
I don't know if it actually does anything for them, or if they just, you know, wanted some sort of like clickbait stuff up there, you know?
Yeah,
I don't
get
know.
it. Yeah,
But it
music
sounded
for
pretty
plants.
cool.
I'm into it. I like it. Yeah, I feel like I always hear like plants, have their own nervous system and, feel things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, it's like, what kind of music do plants like?
Well, yeah, that I feel like would be kind of hard to maybe figure out. At least for me. I'm sure they're out there. I saw this video of these guys like they like put these you ever see those like little sensor pads like that?
Yeah, like the contact mic things?
Or like not mics, I guess they like interact with like the electricity in your body.
Ooh.
You know? And so they put these little like readers on the plants, and then they plug that into some sort of adapter that allows it to like get a signal to some sort of synth or like, some MIDI controller kind of thing. And it more or less like they end up making like, this type of stuff. Like just constant drone type of
That's awesome.
Just putting out a pulse that like you can then translate to something else. And these guys were I guess jamming with it, so to speak,
Damn. That's sick.
But yeah. So how long are you usually like at a time in the studio working on some shit like this? Like,
it depends. Like, dude, sometimes I just can't, and like I just get distracted every other minute. And sometimes.
But what's like?
It's
okay,
like
so
I'll
what's
just
like
get
a good?
like sucked into it. It's like you need so much presence of mind.
Right.
And if you're not there, but I try to go for like 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and like problems come up. Like while I was setting this up, a whole bunch of the yarns just snapped, and I had to like redo everything. And yeah, sometimes that's just you spend a day unweaving the mistake that you made the previous day, or you spend the day fussing over one tiny issue, and then sometimes you don't, and you're like a machine, and you just like weave so much so quickly. But yeah, it's tricky.
You said 4 hours is like you leave feeling like, okay,
I'm like, yeah, like
I
I'm
did
good.
it.
Like I'm worthy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The weave gods are happy.
Yeah. What have you been doing? Like, what kind of music have you been making recently? I haven't seen you in a while.
It has been a little while, yeah. All kinds of things, really. I mean, right now I've just been working on a few sample packs.
Nice.
And yeah, so I've been having fun. I was actually doing this stuff earlier today where I was more or less just rolling tape on like making like noise with the synth and kind of just like cranking different knobs for a while, and it got like really crazy, but I think it's going to end up being a really cool set of samples. Dude,
just like noisy.
Baby's terrified of the loom noise.
Oh, kitten. But like something I've found, maybe you like feel similar about like music like this, is like with weaving, it's like pretty strict what, you know, when you set up the loom, that's like 4 hours of work, and like once it's set up you can't really like change anything. So you're stuck with like not a lot of options,
kind of.
Yeah, not a lot of options of what you can do, but like once you're in there and once you get comfortable with what you have, you can really improvise so much. And for being kind of so rigid and, you know, regimented, you can really do so much. And it's kind of like funner to improvise that way when like you really don't have a lot of options for what you can and can't do.
Sure.
You know, I don't know if that's like similar with music or.
Well, I feel like it can be in the sense that not so much that you're limited, but I guess I get the idea of like maybe what limitations bring to the table, you know, and like you, whether it's, you know, consolidating. I don't know if I'm
No, totally.
Yeah. You have made some clothes recently.
Yeah. Been working with a friend who actually like knows how to sew and make clothes, and been making a few things for myself.
I saw the jacket. This is fire.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm doing this other coat that I had to like buy a sewing machine because I was doing everything by hand and it was just like too hard.
So what? Because I'm a total noob, but at what part of it, more or less, when you're actually, taking the cuts from the fabrics that you've hand weaving?
Yeah. So like, weave all the fabric and then cut it, and then and then I just sew everything by hand, but that just takes so long.
Yeah.
It's just like, what are you doing?
Sure. Yeah.
You can.
You're ready. You can ease up. You're ready.
Yeah. It's like,
you made
I
the
need
fabric
to like chill
from scratch.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Let the technology help you, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to step back and take a break.
Yeah. Do I want to make one jacket every 8 months?
That's basically what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like not. I mean, some people do that, and they're like, they're on a different level.
Sure. Well, I guess, yeah. So, like, can you speak to any of your, like, objectives as a weaver? As far as, like,
make, stuff that people can use.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Doing decorative things is really fun. Or, like, even conceptual things that haven't really, like, done any conceptual weaving, I guess. But I just want to make functional things, clothes, I made some napkins for my stepmom. That was just like great.
That's nice.
Knowing that, she's out there using some napkins I made.
Sweet.
So, I just want to make like things that people can use. Like
it's a practical approach to.
Yeah, it's the real objective.
I wish I could see exactly what it is you were doing.
It's a mystery. I don't really even know like how this is going to turn out. So maybe it's for the best.
Maybe it's for the best that I don't watch you butcher.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of am. It's
this
like
sacred art form.
Sacred art of weaving. It's crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, the more I weave, I'm like, how did people wear clothes? Like, it takes so much time.
Yeah.
And like, how is everyone in the Middle Ages not just naked all the time? But I guess if you have nothing to do but weave.
Yeah, I guess like people who had money
weave
probably got the clothes first, right?
Yeah.
and they were probably more about like being practical, like you said, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Less.
But then, only like the kings and queens had like the fashion happening,
had
right?
the gold.
Yeah, all the style.
Yeah. Very sad. Very, very sad time.
Huh. Let's see here. I might have to look some things up.
What do we got? What do we got playing right now?
Right now, we are listening to Parlor Palm off the album Greenhouse.
Nice.
Or excuse me, from the artist Greenhouse.
When did you start making music?
Playing it, I guess in high school. Was in a handful of like bands with my friends, and then I got into like learning how to use Ableton like after college, really.
Nice.
So around like 2013. But
Dude.
yeah.
Nice.
I just looked up the tradition of weaving traces back to Neolithic times, approximately 12,000 years ago.
Oh my god, I did not know that. That's wild.
Weaving was probably...
But I guess,
But it came after spinning, which is, so if you want to be legit,
yeah. That's the thing.
you're going to have to spin.
With weavers, it's like they will get, like, they'll want to spin their own yarn, like grow their own, like, cotton and linen, and they'll want to raise their own sheep, and...
Yeah, it's full. It's like seed to,
just
whatever,
like do it all
farm
themselves.
to table.
Yeah. There's...
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
sure
like
there's some like spiritual connection to weaving, maybe.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Or maybe it just falls in line with like some of these other
Yeah, I think
ways
so.
of living.
I mean, you know, you're making things for people to use every day, and
Yeah.
you know, I think it's like very humble and very, yeah, I don't know, very down to earth. Oh no, I'm scaring the cats.
Yeah, it's like such a chill thing, and then you like step on those pedals, and it sounds like you're like...
It's not chill. Not chill when you step on the
like-
pedals. Ka-chunk. Yeah, my downstairs neighbors, before I got a studio, did not approve. They were not happy with me. Because it's just...
That surprises me a little. I mean, it's like a... It's unexpected, but it's not that loud.
Yeah.
I mean, this is New York, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It's like, dude,
let the man
what are you
weave.
doing? Yeah. Ooh.
You watching anything good on HBO?
Love Island's about to come out.
What is?
Love Island.
A new one?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
After COVID, they canceled. That's like peak reality TV for me.
I'm surprised they canceled because I felt like it was just. I mean, all these other shows that are kind of in a similar lane,
yeah, it's like The Bachelor. Like
yeah, they all got it done. You know.
But they're more sensible in England, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Definitely, I have an appreciation for reality TV now. Before I didn't get it. Now
you love it. You can't get enough of it.
Now I understand.
It's all clear to me now.
Yeah. Wait. Petty drama was the whole point this whole time.
Yeah. That, there's a lot of weird stuff that happens on the shows for sure.
Yeah.
I've been watching Too Hot to Handle.
Wait, what's that?
It's like,
I've heard of that, but I don't know the concept.
It's like, similar to all these other shows, but they show up and they think they're gonna party on an island for a summer.
That, yeah.
And they're all like just sex crazed to an impossible degree.
Yeah.
And then they get there and they're like, by the way,
you can't.
Yeah. You can't touch anybody. Can't even
Christian.
look at anybody. And if you do, we're gonna deduct money out of this prize fund.
Yeah. I feel like I got an episode into that. There's the one dude who's from Boulder, I think, from Boulder, Colorado, where I'm from.
Is that on the first season?
I think so.
See, I watched the first season. I don't remember it at all.
But he's the most Boulder guy ever.
What's your most Boulder guy looking like these days?
He's just tall.
He's tall.
He's tall white dude with dreadlocks.
Okay,
and,
okay,
you know that kind of person.
Sure, yeah.
It's
there's a
what I think of.
There's a I don't know what to call it, neo hippie kind of vibe, or I'm sure there's someone else who can categorize that better, but
yeah,
there's some wooks out there. I don't know. That's a term I.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so Too Hot to Handle, and what was the one you said?
Love Island.
Love Island.
Such a good show. Such a good show.
Yeah, highly entertaining. Although I only watched that one season with like Amber and.
Oh yeah, that's the best season.
I think so.
You did good.
I tried to watch another one and I was like, maybe it was just because I had just finished 56 fucking straight episodes of a TV show that like.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But.
I just like. I kind of like. Just like hearing all the British slang. And, you know, I just like that. Ooh.
Weave your pretty little fingers.
As you fall asleep.
And then right on cue, he steps on the pedal and everybody fucking wakes up.
Dude, I love this. Whatever this is. Are we gonna hear any Chris originals?
Most likely not.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm just kidding. I have some stuff that I'm not sure if it'll fit in with what we're doing today, but I have some stuff I'd love to play you. But yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Nice.
Think on it. Dig something up. So what's in the right hand? The
This
boat.
one?
Or no? Yeah, what is that?
This is just it's called a shuttle. I forget what, like, the specific name of it is, but I have some hand-spun silk got from Australia that I've just been, like, sitting on. Don't know what to do with it.
Mm.
And, yeah, so, like, the way this is all working is that this guy in this shuttle is like kind of the foundation for everything, and it keeps the weave structurally sound, and then this is decorative and kind of just floats around in there. And
I'm gonna have to come with.
yeah, come over here. So like the white is the silk right here, and so it's just in a few places, and then this is
Like, yeah, each one of the
yeah, exactly. And then
colors, I guess.
yeah, so I'm gonna do kind of like a plaid type thing. Do green, blue, and then the white. But yeah, and then I've never done this weave before. I don't really know what it's gonna look like, but the reverse should look pretty cool too.
You're like pulling it back over itself.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of layer.
Yeah, and then you're raising it and you're making a space for everything to go through. And then
so it's
yeah,
two right now.
yeah. So right
So you
now,
kind of run it through twice.
kind of yeah. So right now I'm raising every other yarn, and I'm keeping all the other ones down, so then I can pass this through here. And then then you beat it down, then you do another. That's called a pick. That's like one row of weaving. It's like all the weaving terms, it's like someone came up with them in like the 1400s and they just haven't changed. The pick.
So you said you're going to Philly.
Yeah,
to get something from another loom.
Yeah, I'm getting another loom. Getting a bigger one with a few kind of cool features. You know, just some. It'll need a little restoration, a little TLC, but yeah, I want to like do some rugs. I want to do some real big wall hangings, some blankets. And this just isn't big enough, so it'll be good. It'll be a challenge for sure.
2 looms.
2 looms. It's like a serious storage problem at this point.
Serious storage problem, but you get to kick it on 2 cloths at the same time.
Oh yeah, like the yeah, exactly.
You can be working on 2 things.
I could be like the dude with 2 synthesizers and like the piano.
Well, you don't necessarily have to do them at the same time. But
no,
yeah.
I think I do. I do have to do it at the
I think
same
we
time.
should get that other loom in here right now.
Right now.
Change the music.
Drive to Philly.
And see what you can get done in
do
about
like
a minute
some,
and a
like,
half. And really just like put on some death metal or something and like switch it up. But yeah. I mean, I think it's sick, man.
Thanks.
I think that yeah, having 2 could be cool though, because you can bounce back and forth between like you know, like you said, like if you come in and it's like
I'm not feeling it one
or
day.
yeah, it just seems more like tedious.
Yeah.
Maybe being at a different stage with something else, or in this case the other loom or whatever's on there, can kind of just like loosen you up enough to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna get back to it.
What do you do when you like go into the studio and you're just not feeling it?
I go lay on the couch. I go like, go just eat something or.
Nice.
No. Yeah, stuff like that though. I feel like just working on different things like that are at different stages. You know what I mean? So exactly that. Yeah, that's why I like to make different types of stuff. You know.
What do you
Fun to try different things. Now I'm eating a chip.
Now you're eating a chip? That's a different thing. What are you doing? What are you working on now, aside from the playing with the synths? Making the sample packs.
I've been just doing a songwriting session, stuff like that. People in New York, you know.
Nice. So they're just like, I need help writing a song.
Yeah, more or less. I work with my production partners,
Nice.
and they excuse me. We like get together and kind of more or less try to write a song together. You know, somebody's usually making the tune, and then someone's coming up with the words. You know.
Yeah.
Someone's singing
those,
something.
Like, feelings and thoughts.
This is a song.
I'm loving whatever
God.
this is.
It's like
Is this still our greenhouse?
a bloom, perennial bloom. Yeah, we're still rocking with greenhouse because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like it really brings something out of you.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here, where like I made a mistake and now I just have to go back and unweave everything. And like,
so
some days you like have a great day in the studio and then you like go home and you're like, oh wow, I did so much, and then you come in the next day and you're like, something isn't quite right, and then you realize you just have to undo everything you did the previous day. So kind of keeps you humble, I guess.
Yeah, it must. It seems like when you're weaving, or you, I don't want to say it's like meditative, but it's repetitive. You know, right?
Yeah, you just
kind of have to
like,
just go into some place with it, and maybe that place isn't like easy to kind of spot that moment where you just maybe have made that wrong move.
Yeah, you just have to have like,
how long? I mean, how long has it? What am I trying to say? Like, what was like the biggest mistake you've made in the sense of like, oh, now I have to go back and do this? Like, how long did it take? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel like I've definitely had to just totally scrap like whole warps. So, 2 or 3 days worth of work. But
scrap the whole 2 days worth of shit?
Yeah. It's just like something isn't working, or you made some kind of mistake somewhere, and like the quickest way is to just start over again and not make that mistake.
2 days?
Yeah.
I couldn't handle that at all.
Yeah, it's really like...
And it's just like, what, you see in the fabric, the stitch that you messed up? Or like...
No, it's like more like something like fundamentally with like what you're doing is just like not right.
You're off.
Like you're just off. Like
Jesus.
You set something up in the wrong way. Because like once you've set up the loom, you're kind of stuck with what you do. So like you can't be lazy at all. You can't cut corners. I love to cut corners. But like if you make a mistake somewhere, you're gonna be stuck with that mistake for however long. Kind of like life, you know?
Like life?
Like life.
Life. You dropped your pick, dude. You dropped your freaking pick, dude. So, I'm trying to think of what else I could find out about weaving, really.
There's a lot.
What was the first step you took in, like, I guess, learning about it, really?
I took a class at Textile Art Center. They're in Brooklyn. They're in Gowanus. They were really, really nice. Yeah, and I just got hooked, and I took another class, and like my first teacher was really good, Sam. And my second teacher was this guy, Jose, who was like a fashion photographer for like his whole career, and then just like found out about weaving when he was in his like 50s and became like so obsessed. And yeah, he was just like kind of unforgiving. Like if you weren't doing something right, like he would like really call you out on it, which is good if you're just learning.
Yeah.
And I took like 2 classes with him, and then it's weird because of the pandemic. I wasn't able to take any classes, and I wasn't able to go into the art center and learn from the people there. So I was just kind of stuck figuring everything out for myself, or like go on YouTube and look up a tutorial about how to do something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you do when
just like
that stuff like closed down? You had to just kind of. Well, you rented a loom. No?
Yeah, I rented a loom, so I was able to like do it at home, which was great.
Was that through the school or that? What was the name of the?
Textile Art Center.
Textile Art Center.
They're great if you ever want to weave, knit, dye, sew, screen print. Like they got it all. They're great. They're super nice.
And they have classes like almost like on a schedule that's similar to what like a.
They have like they have classes going on all the time. It's like most of them are like a few weeks.
Great.
Yeah.
That's sick. So you rented one from them and you just like kind of took it to YouTube and shit. And
yeah, exactly. Just like that's how I'm gonna figure it out, I guess. But now there's classes again, and but like I kind of wish I'd gone to school for it, just to some things that people make who have had real instruction, it's insane.
Yeah, I think that is definitely like one of the only like. Well, I'll stop myself. But what I was getting at is that is what makes college worth it in a sense, in every sense, because it's like if you have someone who you just really don't have access to in any other way, that's what it is, right? Like. But yeah, do you think it's is that the only reason for that, or?
Yeah, I think so. Like just really.
Maybe to do it like a little earlier, or have started doing it earlier, or no more.
Yeah. Do it earlier and just like get real instruction.
Yeah. Cool.
What's up next on the mix?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe we pick it up a little bit here or something. I don't know. It's a good question. Favorites on this one? They're all good. All right. Cool. That's this, right? Good time. I can't see the name on the thing, but. Textile Boys. Jexopolis.
I like you guys are the Textile Boys.
Yeah, I was like, did he say Textile Boys? Sick. Jexopolis.
Yeah.
Sure,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, thank you.
Totally forgot about that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh! Cheers.
Cheers.
Get him, Jack.
This is like perfect for this. It's like
Sweater's gonna be hard. So you're gonna have to make like a banner for the show.
Dude, yeah.
Next year.
Next year. Could do that.
Now that you're using sewing machines.
Yeah, exactly.
Would they like kick you out of the program over there if they found out that
I was using
you were juicing in the studio?
Yeah. Can't do that.
They'd be like, "Oh my god, did you hear? Jack is
performance enhancing machines.
Jack stopped like sewing by hand.
He's no longer raising his own sheep. Like what a
yeah. You could start the Church of Weave.
Exactly.
Suzette by Leatherette.
Pardon?
Is what you just heard. Suzette by Leatherette.
Suzette. This is a
I found them today in my cramming for the test.
Nice. What are we listening to now?
Well, that was Suzette.
Oh, that was.
I mean,
Suzette.
excuse me, that was Leatherette.
Oh.
And the song was Suzette.
Suzette. All the X.
And now, I don't know. I just pulled this shit up.
It's another good cover.
Yeah, that one's on 45.
Oh, wait, say again?
There's a little 45 button next to the start stop.
Oh yeah.
Coming through. But wait a minute.
It is pretty good.
I would have had no idea. Never heard it before. Do you know who this is? Again, I'm having. Let me check it out. Hold on. Lindstrom. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I believe this is Let's Practice.
Early 2000s. Dummy disco.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. For optimal weaving.
Who have you been listening to recently? It's like got you excited.
Well, I've been listening to like the new Tyler the Creator record.
Oh yeah.
Which I can't believe I'm blanking on the name of. Call Me If You Get Lost. I think I'll find out, but yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. There's just so much new music that comes out that it's hard to like.
Dude, yeah.
Stay on top of it all, but I guess I've been listening to that. I've been listening to a little bit of that new St. Vincent record that came out.
Oh yeah.
Which sounds great. Like it's just there's so many different types of stuff too.
Yeah.
But I like forget. I like listen to stuff and I spend like days listening to it and then it just like leaves my head completely. Like I don't know.
Totally.
But who else? Oh, this band Lorraine. Have you heard of Lorraine? You know Lorraine because you're in the club. Yeah, they just dropped a project that I am terrible. I can't remember the name of any of these things, but it's pretty cool.
Nice.
I'm trying to think, man. Let me see. I could track my own doings on here. Hold on. Yeah, what about you? Right back at you, Jack.
Put me on the spot. A friend of mine just gave me a bunch of like kind of droney ambient music, so I've been going through that.
Oh, nice.
Just like random stuff. But yeah, it's kind of been the, you know. Again, I just don't know the names, but real good.
Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
really liked.
So this is stuff you're just
Yeah.
listening to in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been listening to Benny Blanco's record, that Friends Keep Secrets Too or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Forget when that came out, but the features are dope, and the songwriting's so good. Oh yeah, 2021. Crazy. Did you hear that new Justin Bieber song with what's his name? The kid Leroy or something?
No, I missed that.
I wish there was a way to route like audio straight like from your computer just through, like the controller. I feel like that'd be useful here. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I'm assuming. Sorry. So when do you know you're done with this? Like, do you have like a size that you've come to know as like the length that you need to make X, Y, and Z? Or like, for example, the jacket, like how much did you
I mean, like
really need to
out,
make to
you
get
have
it done?
like your pattern pieces for your coat. So like you know how many yards you need, but if I want to make something to like hang on my wall, like that's what I'll probably do with this. Like I just measured myself like 4 yards, and maybe I'll use half of that, and use the half for something else, or just like save the yarn for something. Ain't no law, no rules.
Yeah.
Just do whatever. If it's like a really nice yarn, I'll be more careful about using it, but like, try not to. It's done when it's done,
So you overmake probably, right?
Yeah, you always, you want to overmake, but what I really want to do more of is like Japanese, what's it called? I think shibori. It's Japanese like rag weaving. I mean,
okay.
All kinds of cultures do rag weaving, but like everything was so hard to weave back in the day, and so hard to spin yarn that you'd want to save everything. So if you had like a shirt that was falling apart or a coat, you'd cut it into really thin strips, and you'd use that to weave another piece of clothing.
Oh, so just like any sort of whatever you got laying around.
Exactly. So I have like a bunch of scraps of stuff I've woven that like one of these days I'll cut up. I have like a ton of old clothes.
I was gonna say I actually have like 6 bags of old clothes in my house right now.
Yeah.
That you could totally have.
I'll take them.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah.
Because here it is on camera.
Yeah, I want to get
great.
you can get like these machines that cut everything into really narrow strips. Dude, it's so beautiful.
Like a fabric paper shredder.
All of these like beautiful old like silk kimonos just get like cut up and turned into this like amazing quilted. It's like really stunning. Japanese fiber tradition is like.
So wait, what is the? Do you have a plan for this year? What you're making?
A friend of mine. For this?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking just like something to hang on my wall.
More or less just like getting a feeling for a stitch under your hands here.
Yeah, exactly. The cats have like really taken to knocking stuff off the wall and like tearing up pictures. So I need to make some stuff to replace it. So, but who knows? It's like another weird thing about weaving is like you'll weave it and it's not really fabric yet. It's like more of a mesh. And so once you wash it, it'll like relax and kind of like turn into more of a fabric. So I really don't know, like, I'll cut this off the loom and like take it home and wash it, and I have no idea what it's gonna look like. Could look great, it could look like terrible. So we'll see.
Could look great, could look terrible.
I know.
But you would have gotten it done by hand. And that's all that matters.
Which is really what matters. Just flex on everyone.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm realizing as I'm like doing this that I did everything upside down. So like the actual side is on the bottom that I can't even see. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. So to be determined. To be determined.
This is Leatherette again. It's a track called Feel All. I forget. I think I was just doing the like artist related to artist kind of paper trail. But yeah, everything that I've heard so far is really sick.
You produce stuff similar to this, right?
Yeah, some lo-fi stuff. I could actually play one of those now.
Yeah,
that
you
we're,
should.
yeah. Let me see here.
Are you pretty much strictly in the box when you're producing?
I add guitar, is probably the only thing. Maybe some sort of use of vocals happening, But yeah, for the most part, a lot of it gets done. I have like no hardware really, outside of like a synth, Sorry, I'm trying to pull this up. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like really wouldn't even know because like I don't even have the much experience with it in that way. But yeah, totally. I can imagine. I did go to a studio once. There was a friend's studio that had, the ability to like, mic drums and like use a bunch of hardware, and I ended up just like getting nothing really done except for making one drum loop. Granted, that's because I was A, by myself, and B, I never used shit like that before, so. But, it's...
Same with like textile stuff. They have digital looms as well, right?
But it's just so many options. Like that's each yarn is controlled. Where with this, I have 4 different ways I can control everything, or 16, I don't know how many, but like, yeah, it's too many options. I would get nothing done. It'd be fun to do. I'm sure I'd have a blast, but
What's your music project called?
So it's called Half Cool. It's me and 2 friends of mine, Davey Levitan and Dominic Musana. And we both went to college together, and have been making music for years, and that's the spiel. But yeah, we make some lo-fi shit. I'm trying to pull it up now. I just it's not on my iTunes. It's like, but we'll get there. Through Serato, it's being a little difficult, but yeah, we just started really working together to like right before the pandemic, kind of, maybe a couple months before that. And so it was kind of off to a rough start, but now that things are like clearing up, it's like so nice to be, you make,
In the same room with someone.
yeah, and also just like for work and shit, like, you're back at the venue, so like just being around that and like doing sessions and like seeing people and like, we did the virtual thing. I don't know if you ever used the Audio Movers before?
What is it?
Audio Movers? Audio Movers? Yeah. It's like a plug-in that you subscribe to, and then you can put it on your...
Yeah, I've heard of something similar to that.
Right. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them. But like, yeah, like paired with Zoom, you can like...
It's almost like zero latency.
Well, I guess, yeah, like it gets tricky when you're like doing, the Zoom like whatever with like that audio, routing like different parts of the session's audio. So, but if you mute yourself and everyone's muted and you're hearing it, it's very high quality. Like that, you put it on the master of the session, and then I can hear in real time, like you working on it, and then Zoom lets you see it. So it's been great, but it doesn't compare really to seeing somebody.
yeah.
And like working with them that way.
It's pretty amazing that you can do that low latency, though. I would think it would just be impossible.
Yeah, it's they've come a long way for sure. And it was like they were like there waiting for someone to just like make this type of thing,
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying, but I did not say that right at all. But you understand what I'm saying.
It's a conspiracy, is what you're saying.
It's a what?
It's a conspiracy. Gonna have a original up next?
Yeah, I think we'll see what this one is. I'm not even really sure.
Nice.
Hopefully it's one I want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had my shit together, I'd be able to tell you the name of it, but currently, I only have the session file name, whatever. But let's call it Wave-ish. I'll get back to you in a second on what it's actually called, but. Thanks, man.
As far as like hip hop production stuff, you like East Coast?
I don't know, really. I don't like. There's a lot of good shit, you know, on both sides. I mean, I guess I think I'm more familiar with the East Coast stuff. Like, a lot of the, like, West Coast stuff, I mean, I know, like, some people, you know, like the ones that everybody knows, but, like, I love The Chronic, you know, like.
Like the new stuff, like Flying Lotus.
Yeah, sure. I love Flying Lotus for sure. I actually have this Dilla cover he did that I'll play, but yeah, trying to answer like 2-3 things at once. Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe using this to do a bunch of different pieces, but for this one I'm doing now, another half hour, 45 minutes. So, but who knows? I might get some genius idea in an hour, and you know, who knows? Cool. Do we want to wrap it up then?
Sure. Yeah. What time would you say you have to go? 5?
Oh yeah, 4:30. It's like 4. Yeah, we should probably wrap it up pretty soon then, just so I can get everything all set back up in there.
Well, then maybe we just do it.
Sure.
I don't know.
Let me just finish this.
You got any things? Some last words or?
Yeah. Me? No. I have
nothing to say to you,
I've
man.
said it all. Said it all.
How's this summer been compared to last summer?
Better. Way better.
This summer to last summer.
What was I even doing last summer?
Yeah.
Way better. Last summer kind of sucked.
Did it?
Well, I don't know.
I think I did shit.
I didn't do anything. I helped my mom move.
I mean,
I was in Rhode Island.
I don't remember
the whole
being
time.
like, oh my god. Went to the beach.
There was a lot of stuff going on, like outdoors.
Yeah.
Year, you know?
Very outdoorsy kind of life that year, but yeah, I mean, I went to the beach a bunch, Rockaways. Went to Martha's Vineyard for the first time ever. It was nice.
Nice.
I don't know.
I just helped my mom move.
You helped your mom move.
That was the whole summer. She has so much stuff. That was really it.
Your summer sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, your summer was trash.
This summer's been great though.
Well, what have you do? You
Went
got a
to
loom.
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Got a loom. Gonna go to Colorado to see my dad. I don't know. Just been having a good summer.
Well, I hope you keep on having a good
You know what?
summer.
Thank you. I hope you keep on having a good summer.
We hope everybody keeps on
Yeah.
having a good summer.
Everyone.
Should we play us out here?